Alright guys, I finally got it, the limited edition 3D Blu-ray gift set from Jurassic World. I already did an unboxing of it. I did not like the way it turned out, so I'm redoing it in a review style. We're going to look at everything. We're going to look at what's inside and especially the statues. So let's do this. 14 years in the making, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we get. This is a list price of like 80 bucks. This is a front. You get this window with the sticker that removes. I'm going to talk about that in a second. Black box there, but then if you look here, it has like the clouding from the first teaser poster. So that continues all throughout the sides. There, you can see a little bit of the clouding, and then it goes to the good old trees from the first poster. On the back, you have the Indominus Rex teaser with some more clouds, as well as the bottom left-hand side, your legendary Amblin and Universal logos. On the right-hand side, more clouds, not that noticeable, and then the trees. Here on the bottom, I'll go mobile. Includes the collectible dinosaur statues. For right now, these are only statues we have, and they look like Popo, and I'm gonna get to that in a second. And can be used as bookends. That is awesome. And then it comes with the Blu-ray. It looks like it's in a tin. I'm gonna get to that in a second. I hate it. So you have, your quote from US Weekly, all the exclusives that are on Blu-ray and not available on DVD, as well as additional scenes, featurettes, yada, yada, yada. Down here you have stills from the film you've seen a billion times, and then a digital HD logo. Then your standard statistics that are at the back of the Blu-rays. Barcode, proof of purchase. On the right-hand side, you have your 3-disc combo pack of 3D Blu-ray, and then the regular Blu-ray and all the bonus features, and then the DVD. And right there, it has pretty much the synopsis of the film. You can pause it if you like. The picture of the Mosasaur we've seen a billion times. So this is the back of the item. And then it comes off, and you just have your black part. Boom. And then you have here on top, or I should say the front, just your standard Jurassic World logo and trees. So when you take off this, just like every other special edition, including The Dark Knight Rises, you just take this off, and then that's the actual box that they print on, and then that's just like a separate thing. So I'm gonna keep it in case I'm weird like that. So let's unbox it. It doesn't matter really which side. Then again, I guess it does. I unboxed Rexy's side first, and it's fairly easy to unbox. Just gotta put the tab open at the bottom, and then flip it like that, and there you go. It comes down, and then you get your Blu-ray and your limited edition certificate of authenticity, which has no number on it. So I mean, how limited are these? That kind of sucks. I mean, when I bought The Dark Knight Rises special edition, it came with a number, and it had it on the certificate of authenticity as well. This is just a generic thing. I don't know, it's just kind of cheap to me. So I already unwrapped the Jurassic World 3D Blu-ray, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I do not like this. You may like it. I do like how they re-release all of them in these little, circle tins. I wish they were just regular steel books. In my opinion, I don't like these circles. How do you put this on a shelf? You can't. I have a bunch of straight Blu-rays, just the standard Blu-ray cases, all on a shelf. It looks great. How does this fit in with it? It doesn't. And this is, it displays, what you have here. You can pretty much buy it at Best Buy if you like. They also have them available at other retailers, but Best Buy is the one that has these all. Here's the back. It's just the standard stuff. You take it out. You got your digital HD, some bullshit here. And then here you have Universal Studios Jurassic Park ride advert, as well as an advert for the toys. It actually looks really cool. This is pretty nice marketing, even though that toy sucks. That toy's actually pretty good. And then inside you have Lego Jurassic World exclusive code, and then you also have a Jurassic World mobile game. I mean, it's designed nicely, but all it is paper, and this comes off just like that did. I mean, it's just cheap. $80 is a lot of money. I understand people, if you don't have the money, don't spend it on this type of deal. Here is it's steel. It's just thin metal to me. Yeah, it's embossed, beveled. It feels good. But in my opinion, I don't want this. I want a regular case. On the back here, yeah, it's cool that they have it all, printed, and it's all laminated. It feels nice for the movie credits. And there's more credits at the bottom there. I already opened this up, and I have the Blu-ray already in. So it comes with these very, very cheap paper. It's laminated, which is nice, so it feels good. But I feel like if I just go like that, oops, I accidentally just ripped it, It's just very cheap. I don't like it. That was the regular Blu-ray. This is a 3D Blu-ray. And it's just in here. I don't think this should be $80. It should be like a little bit better. It could be like a mesh or something kind of material. I think it's just very cheap. And here's the DVD, which I would probably sell. I feel like with this little spiel, they just wanted you to buy the new version of this, the one with the Indominus Rex skin, and it had a slit for Jurassic World to put it in the new trilogy packaging. Even though there's going to be a Jurassic World 2, or a Jurassic Park 5, however you look at it. It's just like, where do I put this on my shelf when I have a bunch of Blu-rays that are already like this? That looks stupid, man. I don't know what they were thinking with this stuff. Just give me a regular Steelbook. I don't know, I don't like it. And it doesn't come with that Target exclusive disc, which Victoria's Cantina apparently said it actually is really cool. It has some really cool content. But anyway, let's get to the cool stuff. I will be doing a Blu-ray review later, so this is pretty much just for the set itself and the statues. So real quick before I get into the statues, you see that this is a three-dimensional Main Street image. It looks pretty cool to put on the background of the statues, at least in the packaging. It's very low res, it's not really high quality, but it's a nice little touch they added in. I like it. One thing I do want to note about these guys, they are actually very, very heavy. They weren't lying about these guys being bookends. I might as well just go into the star, in my opinion, even though a lot of people think it's Rexy. I love Indominus. And like I said earlier, this is like a Papo. You can see the detailing here. It looks really, really good. Let me just bring it out real quick. I mean, yeah, Papo's a little bit better. There's a little bit more lines and detail there, but you can see how it's really close. The statue of the Indominus is actually really nice. We don't have any other statues of Indominus or anything from Jurassic World, really. We just have crappy toys. But you can see that these are pretty nice in contrast to one another. You can see also the sizing. I might as well just do it now. Indominus should be a little bit bigger than this Spino. The Indominus and the Spino actually pretty nicely in scale to one another. Indominus should be like probably a little bit bigger. I know Spinosaurus is pretty big, but if you had a diorama like that, that would be actually pretty cool. And then here's Rexy. See that they're almost in scale to one another. Rexy's probably a little bit too small. But it looks pretty cool to me. It looks pretty nice. So here's the head of the Indominus. As you see, it's fairly accurate. It's probably the best looking representation of the Indominus we have. You see the mouth is very big, wide open. It looks really nice. The paint job looks really great. There's like this yellow fading going on there. Mouth, great. Looks very glossy. Looks awesome. Here's the other side of her head. Looks great. Her neck, nicely detailed. This is I told you people, this is a very Papo-esque statue right here. Arm hairs like a velociraptor. I like her posture down there. Movie accurate, scientifically accurate. Her other side, just as nicely detailed. Her feet look pretty good. Tail looks really nice. Pretty sturdy. Nice detail. And you can see the feet down there. Very bird-like, very amazing. This is actually a really nice looking statue. And here is the comparisons of the Indominus statue, and here is the vehicle set. As you see, night and day. This one doesn't look a thing like the Indominus and looks really cheap. And here's the Basher Biter Rex. As you see, it is just no comparison to this Indominus statue. You can see the detailing is just night and day there. And it's just the sizing. It's actually almost in scale to one another. So you're probably wondering measurements. And this ruler is 6 inches tall. Which measures about 5 1/4-ish. Probably 5 for the Indominus. And then for Rexy, probably about 4 1/2. So probably 8 1/2 inches for the length of the Indominus. And for Rexy, it's probably 9 inches. So roughly the same size. And here are the bottoms. I don't know who makes these, but there are the trademarks there at the bottom. Actually a nice little fake marble thing going on there, as well as the base. It's like a very glossy on the edge, and then right here is like the marble of the main street. So that's actually really cool. Here's the star of the original film, Rexy. In my opinion, she doesn't look that great compared to the Indominus, but you can tell in the skull and the face shape that it does look like a Jurassic Park T-Rex. She has this really weird dark, and then so does the Indominus, really weird dark mascara thing going on there with both eyes. Just looks a little odd, but I like the added detail. You can see the skull detailing of the sculpt. It actually looks really nice. It's a nice looking statue. Scars there on the neck and right there on the right hand side above her arms, by her shoulders. This is just a nice looking statue. Her ribs, leg, tail. Looks really nice. Bottom of her leg looks good. Other side, tail. This is a nice looking statue. I'd say this is worth the price of the 80 bucks. And their bookends, I think that's a really cool idea. Left side of her neck, and then her left side of her skull. Looks really cool. And then her hands. All painted toe claws, spared no expense. And then her other foot, which you can see a line, but I really don't see a line anywhere else, like they put it together or anything. This is just a nicely sculpted piece of art. And here's the bottom. And they have like this, they're not felt, they're more like a cushion, like a rubber for the anti-slide. So I really can't give this a like total out of 10. I mean, I'm just gonna tell you, if you can afford it and you thought you liked the statues, you're going to love the statues. If you already have Jurassic World on Blu-ray, maybe keep this in the packaging and sell it. I don't recommend you buying this set just for this. In my opinion, you may like the tin circles. A lot of people do like these little tin cans. I don't. If you want, give me steel book. Don't give me steel circle. Or just give me a regular Blu-ray with that little 3D lithograph thing. That looked great. So this is the limited edition. I recommend you picking it up if you do want the statues. If you're a big fan like myself, I definitely had to get it, especially in the Indominus statue. I love Indominus. So thanks guys very much for watching. Tons of toy stuff's coming. Be very patient with me. I'm working very hard on them, and you're gonna get greatness. So thank you guys very much for watching. Catch you on the flip side. Rah, rah, rah.